Hepinize selam dostlar. Yeni bir Witcher 3 serüvenine hoş geldiniz. En son Daphne ve şuradaki neydi o büyücü karının görevini de tamamladık. Yan görevler Elar'da, Tusant'ta suyunu çekti. 2 tane kaldı. Biri Gwent'le alakalı. Diğeri de Usta Zırh görevi. Ankara'ya işler desek daha doğru olur. Bizi bir oraya bir oraya sürüyor çünkü. Gidip onların da başlangıcını yapacağım. Ama belki bitirmem. Ya da bakarız. Castelrevo. Şöyle seyahat nerede?
High and mighty northerner dog diddle dunglicker.
Koş Geralt koş.
Lamet, my friend, it's common knowledge from Bino.
Geç bunu. Burada bir Gwent turnuvası varmış. Nilfgaard Büyükelçiliği.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine while some witcher guards the pond.
Oh, best be poor.
Yanlış yerden mi gidiyoruz? Bölüm yuvası. Altta mı kaldı?
The tournament. Am I too late to sign up?
We've one slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck.
Work doth one ennoble, sloth doth one gratify.
I assure you,
Money.
Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon. Of this I'm certain.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
Geralt of Rivia. Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, organizer-in-chief.
Evet.
Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see, to spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
Şu yeni fraksiyon, bana ondan bahset. Yeni deste. O fikri nereden buldun?
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All Beauclair knows me as a great lover and promoter of Gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It and others like it inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
These new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit, the rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skellige's Bran Tweersek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Serisan Kreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdal the hero, the venerable druid Ermion, the list goes on.
Vay vay vay. Bunların hepsi yaşıyordu ha.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction.
Neden ya?
You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who will risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong. It could be
Altın
yours if
kaplama.
you win.
Not bad. Could look great in my house. On the sideboard maybe.
Belki başka sefer. Anlaştık ulan.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Play using the new faction.
That is an exceedingly good rub to my loins. Just one small adjoinder.
Sana sadece temel Skellige destesini verebilirim. Ne yazık ki kardeşim kartı dağıttı veya kaybetti.
No chance I can win the tournament with these cards?
An issue easily resolved. You must simply face local Gwent competitors, win the missing cards from them. Besides, it would be very good practice for the tournament itself. Here, the cards I can spare you. Take them, please.
Skellige.
The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Başka Gwent oyuncuları bul ve onlardan daha güçlü Skellige kartları kazan. Mevcut deste gücü 24'e 3. What the fuck? Oyun bizi her yere dağıttı. Oğlum bu ne lan? O kadar da değil. Neyse. Bir bu görev var. Buranın çıkışı nerede baba? Buradaymış.
Yes, a face no wait could help.
Bu görevlerden nasıl? Ha bu ikisi aynı görev zaten. Hizmetlerinden faydalanabilmek için Büyük Usta Lafer grubu. Ya ben bunu topladım. Bu niye hala görev olmadı? Eksik bir şey mi yaptım acaba? Bunlar artık biliyorsunuz dostlar. Görev. Bir tek şu zırhçıya bir uğrayayım ben. Bunda Witcher dizisinin zırhını döveceğiz. O yüzden bu görevi aradan çıkartayım.
Ah, Sir Witcher.
Best cure
Ah,
for
the
beast.
serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Ulan bu ne ya? Her yerden yan görev çıkıyor. Ne?
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Zorkçı. Burada demirci mi?
Feeling peckish? Head to the pheasantry.
Peki abi. Demirci.
The guard protects. The guard
Ah, the
serves.
serendipity.
Aha.
I'm so
Vampir bu. Ana oğlum her yerden yan görev çıkıyor. Bağ sahibi. Hangi bağın sahibi
Master
bu?
Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Sen kimsin ya?
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather...
Thanks.
Bir
Gotta
de
stop by that bank.
Geç o işleri ya.
The knights withdrew from the tourney. They said it was because
Bana var.
Massacre at the estate of Durand de Savarin. Elven statues come to life to slaughter members...
Ve geldik bizim zırhçı olan.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas...
If you know where to look, why not get them...
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn... No, I rather...
Şimdi. Elinde neler var?
What do you have on offer?
Reis benim zırhı döveceğiz şimdi. Saat gitsin bunları. Bizim Witcher dizisinin zırhı var. Şimdi bize onu döveceksin. Biraz satış yapak. Biraz parayı çekek de şimdi birazdan bizi bu bir son vuracak. Eğer zırh dörmeye kaç kayma alıyor. Külçeler lazım. Şu da çok lazım oluyor. Neymiş lan? Reiste de ne para var bre? Alıyor bitmiyor. Yani incilerden işimiz yok. Başka. Bir de 50'sini versek. Bundan da bir 15'ini ver. Dimeridium. Benim de bir faydan yok zaten. Şu ikisini çok kullanacağız. Yeter herhalde. Kaldı mı yap? Şimdi.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Şimdi. Biz ama Witcher zırhını evde bıraktık. Büyük. İşte buydu. Tamam bu. Ustaca yapımı unutulmuş kurtarır. Tamam bunu evden alıp geleceğim şimdi. Hepsiydi galiba. Pantolon için de mi aynısıydı? Yep. Burada bak. Sen bir tane daha var. Pantolon. Gümüş kılıcı nerede? Ya kötüymüş. Tamam. 5 tane alsın. Pantolon, zırh, eldiven nerede? Bir de bu vardı. Tamam ben şimdi 2 dakika evden alın da gelin. Bir de cizmemiz vardı. Hemen geliyorum reis.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Dur geleceğim şimdi yanına.
They say that I has such extraordinary Lepiotus ruptured wings.
Here in Beauclair, runs right and fair.
Neredeydi lan bu? Ha. Hemen eve gidelim. Ev nerede? Evden o zırh setini alacağım. Bu zırh üstündekini veririm. Ve Witcher dizisinin zırhıyla finali yaparız. Gwent oyununda aldığımız kartı da şuraya koyacağız. Neredeydi lan bu? Unutulmuştu. Şu muydu? Aynen öyle. Geralt. Üstümüzdekileri verek. Tamamdır ben kaçar.
Well then, well.
Witcher'ın sezon 1'deki Geralt'ın kıyafetiydi bu. Şimdi sezon 2'deki kıyafetine geldik.
Oh, that another murder by the horrid beast. Knelt on the pale.
Reis ben geldim.
You're back. So, how shall it be?
Edeceğim bekle şimdi.
Would you craft something?
Of course.
Şimdi Reis bak. Göğüs zırhı burada. Ustaca yapımı unuttum. Dur bak. Nereye gitti lan o? Üstümüzde diye görmüyor mu hocam? Uzunmuş kır. Haa. Bundan. Tamam bundan var işte bende. Ha doğru lan. Unutulmuş kurt. Bunun ustasını yapacaktık biz. Tamam dur. Oldu iş. 2 tane mi diyormuş? Bana bir tane mi diyormuş? Şimdi önce bunu yapıyoruz. Efsun gerçeği. Seçkin bir takımına ilk eşyasını aldım. Böyle eşyalardan atları götürüm. Tamam. Şimdi o zırhı yaptık. Şimdi o zırhı işte buna uyarlayacağız. Ve bam. Bu oldu. Bu ne? Zırh üstümüzde mi? Lan oğlum zaten biliyoruz burayı. Niye bize gösterip duruyor? Zırh üstümüzde tamam. Göğüs bitti. Gümüş kılıç. Ya gümüş kılıç kötü ya. Pantolona geldik şimdi. Ustaca yapma unutulmuş kurt. Tamam bu da var. Şundan biraz alak ya. Okey. Tamam. İşte bu da oldu. Zırh eldivene geldik sıra. Paranın da tabi suyunu çekiyoruz. Bak 70.000'den nereye düştük. Ustaca yapma unutulmuş kurt bilmem eldiveni. Sen 85 ohm. Sen 11 ohm. Sen de 12 ohm. Tamam. O da tamam. Üste gel. 5 yap. 12 yap. Bu da tamam. Ve son olarak da çizmeye geldik. 5, 6 olsun. 42 yap. 52 yap. 11 yap. Geldik burada büyük usta unutulmuş bilmem nesi. Ve işte bu kadar. Evet be. Tamam artık.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Artık yeni zırhı tamam.
Once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the
Got it. Find them.
As it happens, I learned my trade at what he told me. Well, we must strike a deal.
Sen nasıl bir elfin çırağı oldun?
This elven master. How'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him. Then, only now, years on, do I. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. I know I have no equal in the...
Şimdi bir parça buldum bile.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last.
Ha, bir mağarada direkt çıkartmıştık ya. Hangisiydi o?
I thank you, Witcher.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
İstesem bu görevi şurada bitirdim. Biz o neydi? Ayı mıydı? Bir mağarasına denk geldiğimizde şey yapmıştık ya. Onu yaptığımız için direkt görev iptal etti. Diğer zırhlar zaten işte neydi? Griffin, Manticore, Kurt, işte ayı, işte diğer okulların şeyleri. Aslında pek gereği yok ya. Şimdi biz yavaş yavaş güven dişi biraz dankalı dunkalı. Bu bankaya gidiyorsun işte, bankadan. Banka görevini yapsak mı?
Oh, the Witcher! Who wanted to kiss us scoundrel!
A Witcher?
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Güven görevini yapasım gelmiyor ya. Biraz artık oyunu yavaş yavaş bitiresim geliyor. Ve geldik bankaya.
What is they call you? Gervin.
Yahut kalabalığı.
Place than a bank.
Collins. Always.
Bu ne?
Right.
Bu bina bilmem ne sistemine kullanmaktadır. İkinci vezne. Üçüncü vezne. Dördüncü vezne. Birinci vezne neresi lan?
All in order?
Bilmiyorum, öyle mi?
Nice tune.
Yes.
Şununla konuşalım bakalım.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
Döviz alım satımı yapmalıyım. Daha sonra geleceğim. Biraz para çekmek istiyorum.
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record.
Evet. Güncel hayata güzel bir göndermeli bir yan görev.
I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly an error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38. For more information, please go to window number 1.
All right. Where's window number 1?
Permit A38. Good luck with that.
Niye öyle dedin lan? Pardon, bura birinci vezne miydi? Evet. Zor zamanlardan geçiyoruz. Para az ve daha kötüsü ortalık. İlk dalgınlık anında üzerimize atlıyoruz da dolu neyse ki çağır baktı. Sizin için bir çözüm var.
There's a catch.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
A38 belgesi.
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Ne demek yanlış? Nereden halledin peki?
Happen to know where I can do it then?
Let me think. Perhaps upstairs, in records? Or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Ne yaparız?
Yes?
Yes?
Can I help you?
No. I'm not the one you need. Definitely.
Collins. Always. Right.
Ha. Bana hakkında endişe mi duyuyorsun? Kuzeyde savaştan mı endişe bilmiyorum. O. Bu ne? Ünlü bankerlerin hayatları.
Sorry, gotta get through.
Hold there. What is this? Back off the queue, sir.
Kayıtlar varmış. Reis önünüz boştu, ben de geçtim valla.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own.
A38 belgesi mi ne varmış reis?
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your form 202, please.
Form 202. All right. Where do I get that document?
Allow me to explain. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please go to window number 1.
Oradan geliyor zaten.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
Sir, jumping the queue. How dare you? You cut in front of me, sir.
Oğlum sırtındaki kılıçları görmüyor musun?
Well, couldn't really give a crap.
You bore, you churl. I will not stand for this.
Go on, hit me.
Yapma görün bak. Zararlı çıkar. Kılıcı çıkartırsam kötü olur.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to read outside now.
Ulan arkadaş ne biçim işlerle uğraşıyoruz ya.
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled.
Then farewell, the gravestones must covered. They strode briskly on by clouds unencumbered.
Aa benimkini gördün mü?
Uncouth, petty, cuts in line, then resorts to fisticuffs. It seems they've settled this. Poor simpleton. Please despair.
No safer place than a bank.
She arrived in this little Nazareth.
Come on. Where the hell she go? Follow the scent. Get the lead I need.
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves.
Kadın elf zannettim lan ben, elf değilmiş.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
1.
cannot be serious. I too find it hard to believe.
Excuse me.
Can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Moladaylarmış, pardon.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
Al işte bir de fırçaydı.
Catch 22.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait till they're done with their break.
Oturak bakalım. Şimdi de rüşvet denen şeyle tanışacağız.
You must wait. They have the break now.
Evet.
So, what do you hope to get here, my friend?
Para çekeceğiz.
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge. But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy a round of Gwent.
Siktir et kıvırdı şimdi.
See, you know this place pretty well. Must have taken care of a good amount of business.
Oh, naturally, my friend. Naturally. Indeed, you see, such things require... I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis,
Might as well go if nothing works.
Be kind, be pleasant. This and only this. The woman...
Evet. Araya yürüyeyim.
But muster up some flowers.
Right. Sir.
Bak şimdi.
Good luck.
Merak etme, şimdi ben ona 2 cilve yaparım. Uçar şimdi.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank.
Abla tamam, geç o şeyi.
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating.
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Get up. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Şimdi yürüyoruz. Doğru söylemek gerekirse ben buraya seni görmeye geldim.
Gotta admit something before I go, though. Had an ulterior motive for coming here.
What motive?
To enjoy a bit of conversation with you. It's probably why I'll come back, then come back again. Until the day you give me a smile. That moment, that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh. You, sir, are quite the charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
Oo. Nasıl da cilve yaptık, görüyor musun?
You tell him dinna disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Paramı ver.
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
No problem there, we'll get you paid up in a...
Heard that already.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But...
Chanfanelli, no more excuses.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any...
Al sana majeste.
Her enlightened highness, she's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Yoksa düşeriz. Aşaklarına kopartır. Yani illa böyle mi yapmam lazım?
Can't complain.
Yalan gidiyordu işte.
In our neck of the woods, things are dark, dark shite. Wine sails are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say Côte de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it.
All in order?
Done. Deposit box 256. Last in on the right.
What the hell's this, Chanfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards, before we knew...
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Bir haftan var. Gerekse o sikkeleri boğazından alırım.
Fooled me once, not about to let you fool me again.
Master Geralt, I beg you...
Rip that coin out of your throat if I have to.
Guards, help!
Gel lan buraya.
Come to Daddy!
Gel bakayım Daddy. Vay. Bak puşta bak. Ben kime vuruyorum lan cüce? Anahtar nerede lan? Bunları. Abi ben.
A key. When I get my hands on that twit.
Ya bu parayı ver yoksa seni var ya götünden kan alırım.
Aye, Marianne, close the account and pay the man his coin. Thank you. Master Witcher, your coin. Just dinna go making any more trouble, all right?
This it? Expected a few thousand at least.
Well, there's things to account for. Taxes, inflation, and so on. The economy's nobody's fault, is it?
Buradan ama.
Might have guessed.
Ah, and Master Witcher, one more thing.
Ben de sana vurayım mı?
I've nothing to say to you. Away and file you.
İşte bu kadar. Şimdi artık yeter lan. Skalaga destesini de bilmem nesini de önümüze çıkarsa oynarız. Yoksa yok. Artık ana görevde ilerleme zamanı. Yeter daha ne yapayım ben size. Hüsant'ın Witcher'ın içinden geçtik. Velene ayrı dert, Skalagas ayrı dert.
Could you little fart? So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Babasıyım lan. A Witcher.
A Witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Lan oğlum, adam olamıyorum oğlum.
We'll break your legs, vagrant!
Circle him! Circle him!
Hadi lan. Lan. Lan sen iyi alıştın ha. Lan oğlum bunlar. Neyse büyü varmış.
What? Lost your nerve?
Kill the harlot brute!
İşte bu kadar. Ne oldu? Ebengizinkini gördünüz mü? Her biri bir yerde yatıyor.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Hiçbir şey bir yanlış anlaşılma.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Hadi bakalım. Adamları götürdüler.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Bizden olmaz.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership. where I see to the boots while you stand guard.
Huh.
And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
Alam.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Ara vermem ama. Seni ben kurtardım çünkü. Allah.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Pekala, hadi pazarlık yapalım. Ödelen.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Aha,
you're
reis
here.
geldi.
Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say...
Reis hallet şu işi ya. Sen çenen iyi çalışın.
You see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Regis işini biliyor ya. Erken geleydin ya.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Rüşvetçi.
Bloody hell.
Ev bu.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Ha.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Whoa! Lan senden ne hırsız olur.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that had come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Regis adamdır ya. Buradan mı?
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Yapıştırak mı?
Let's look around.
Evet. Araştıracak çok şey var.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Şey o.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Bu neymiş?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Kim olabilir bu? Tabii ki de Ana Henrietta'nın bacısı.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Bu ne?
Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Huh.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Yaratığın hedeflerine hazır olduğu mektup.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Tüm bunlar Detlef yazmış olabilir. Detlef'in erezi değerli ama.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Şimdi geldik en büyük detaya. İşte o da burada.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Şantajcı sence kim?
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Belki o da vampirdir.
Who's Renowed? His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Niye kaybolmuş ki?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find out.
Aa, kadın zekiymiş o zaman.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Şantajcı.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Ben de.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Yeah.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renowed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Hadi bakalım. Emil Rages Rock like Tarzı Godfrey.
Rolling on an empty stomach.
Şimdi
Let us drink to the health of our ladies. For healthy
nerede lan bu?
spread no
Düşesi göreceğiz. Olanları anlatacağız. Bakalım Detlef'ı bulacağız mı? Ama sabaha bekleyeceğiz. Gecenin. Lan ne demek yapamayın ya? Lan dur. Yok yok.
bloody hell.
Düşes. My Duchess.
Should the beast you espy
Cursed be he that keepeth back his salt from blood.
Nerede lan Düşes?
Your Grace, I have doubled the guard. The palace is secure.
And what of the funeral preparations?
As your Grace wished, the deceased will be buried with the highest honors. And our dearly departed Milton de Peyran shall posthumously receive the Order of Adamata.
Evet. Düşes'e geldik.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed.
Step aside.
Sağa
Got a
bak
matter
sen.
for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Abla yakalamayı bırak. İşler boka sardı.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Öyle değil abla.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and
Alacakaranlıkta
drive a
olur o
stake
dedin
through its
önce.
heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Adamarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Lan boş yapma lan.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms.
Lan 100 kişi olsun fark etmez oğlum.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
He? Cevap versene.
What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher
Onlara
vampires, we call
yüksek
them.
bir diyoruz.
Each one's a little different, unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
Sadece bir canavar değil yavrum.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Lan çünkü umurunda
Don't
değilsin.
usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Şu şekil.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing? His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Şekilde anlatayım.
Vampires, they're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Şimdi abla.
One lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as...
Your Grace wished to see me?
Öyle.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap.
Şu kağıdı bir kokla bakayım
Benoit,
sen.
can you determine which wine made this stain?
Adam şarabı kokusundan biliyor. Nasıl bir iş mi?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue deeper.
Lan oğlum içmeyeceksin, sadece söyleyeceğim.
High. It's simple. Saint Real. The 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Bu şarap.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you, gentlemen. We shall go, accompanied. We will
Hadi
travel
bakayım.
incognito. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court pro...
Ana henniyetteymiş. Hadi gidelim.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment.
Hadi giyin bu. Aha. Dişesinin de atı güzelmiş ha. Bembeyaz. Geralt'ın atının da arkasından kara şeyler çıkıyor. Casa Revo. Hadi be gidemedik.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Lan yürü.
Geralt, why do you flee?
Kaçmıyor mu oluyor?
You're to protect Her Highness!
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Bir vampiri sadece bir başka vampir öldürebilir. İnsan öldürse bile tekrar geri dirilir. Witcher dünyasının vampir felsefesi güzelmiş. Mantıklı yani.
Panthers have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Ben
Beast! Begone!
Anladım.
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Hadi bakalım.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Peki. Seninle konuşmak istiyorum. Bir soruşturma için buradayız.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Şimdi. Kimlerin şarap erişim var?
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally.
At yalanı.
Workers, again, as the wine light.
Hiç şarap çalındı mı burada?
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence!
Oh.
And listen.
Reis
I
kızdı
shall
vallahi.
inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In the...
I shall find it. Give me the...
Of course.
Come, Witcher.
Hadi bakalım.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if
Fabricio.
Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravelli. Only then did he come into his own.
Zaten atalar boşam demiş. Besle yetimi, oysun gözünü.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269. Ya nereden bulacağım şimdi? Buralar değil. Yukarı kattaydı ya, hatırlıyorum. Böyle bir tane tahta çekici alın. Çünkü lazım olacak. Yukarı çıkalım. Mahalleydi. Bu muydu lan? Sonreal 1270. Lan 1270'miş.
Sonreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Aynen, yıl yanlış. Yılı tutturamadım. Bu olabilir mi? Ama düşesin. Aynen öyle.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. Hadi.
This one's full too.
This one is full.
This one's full too.
Allah, böyle nasıl anlayacağız ya? İçine başka bir şey koymuşsun.
Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ya anasını burada. Nerede bu fıçı tıpası mı bilmem ne bokam. Bulmuştum halbuki. Ha. Şeyi bulamamışım.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ben açıyorum, sen iç. Artık çünkü ben tadını bilmiyorum.
Ready.
Step aside.
Peki. Ben bunu çakayım, sen iç. Dur abla ya, ters oldu, ne yapalım? Çak Carol. Şarap.
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sonreal.
Sen iç o zaman, ben deniyorum.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Demek ki buldu.
Mr. Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Şarabın birini çalmışlar. Nerede lan zemzem suyu? Aha tokadı çaktı.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Kılıca sarılayım.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Kime sattın lan?
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
Ulan ulan. Dininiz imanınız paralı.
Not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but I shall tell you everything.
Araba kime sattın?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it.
That's it? At the last...
That is to say, a few days passed.
Aha, tamam bizim için işte.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
Teslimatı yapacağız.
Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you...
Yapak şu işi hadi.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the...
Hadi bakalım. Biraz ilerleme kaydedik. Birkaç saat sonra Geralt sahte bir şarapla Astre Hisarı harabelerine gelir.
Relax. Now we wait.
Bekleyek bakalım. Gelirler elbet. Ve geldiler. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oo.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
It's not him.
Of. İyi vurdu abi. Yoksa öldürüyorlardı bizi. Gelin lan buraya. Aa. Birini bayılttık. Bize de şey lazım. Rehine lazım. Lan şunu yakalayalım. Lider bu. Lan niye öldürdün adamı?
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men.
Huh.
At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Adam burada.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Şimdi kardeşimiz Abdülhey gibi cevap verecek.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Anana sor.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Harika bir fikir. Tarzı yalnızca son çare var.
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Bu kadar.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Sintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Hadi gidelim o zaman.
Let's go to town.
Lan hadi lan bir oradan bir oraya sürüyorsunuz bizi. Relax diyeceğiz şimdi. Düşesi yerinde duramıyor.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damn
Düşeste de iyi kasa varmış ha.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Yok canım.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sintralı yalnızca aracı da olabilir.
Still don't know this Sintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Doğru.
Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Biri geliyor.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man.
Nasıl yani?
Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Hoppa. Sen bırak şunu.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in.
Nasıl lan?
We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Sintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Sintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Sintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
O ne lan?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Ha, Epstein gibi olmasın sonra.
They exude
Amerika'daki.
mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. All arrive in elaborate masks. Then
Gotta nab the Sintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
out of the question. If the Sintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district.
So?
Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Oo.
It's Rat the Centurion. But we'll get him.
Şimdi gidiyoruz ama tabii ki de bir sonraki serüvende gideceğiz. Şimdilik bu kadar yeter. Epey bir yaptık çünkü. Neredeyse biraz daha zor olsa oyunu bitireceğiz. Bir sonraki serüvende dostlar. Görüşmek dileğiyle. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.